So I'm fairly certain none of you are going to be able to see this. What I am learning is that Sunday afternoon, the network is garbage. It wasn't like this until last weekend when this happened, and it's happening again this weekend. So I can assume it's going to continue to be like this every Sunday. But it seemed like yesterday it worked absolutely fine. But like it keeps saying I have signal, and then when I actually try to use the signal, it says, oh, like you have no signal. And I'm like, oh, that's interesting. So I'm using the Wi-Fi right now, which works for a little bit and then dies. Anyway, I'm just making this message to let you know that I would have talked about all sorts of things, or I would have told stories, or I would have whatever, but I can't. I've been trying to make calls with family and nothing's working. It works fine in the morning on Sunday, so maybe I'll have to do like a Sunday morning church situation instead of Sunday afternoon next weekend. But it seems to work at this time of day the rest of the week, so I'll continue doing that. And if any of you who regularly watch like the idea of me broadcasting at a different time of day, let me know. And if any of you like the idea of me talking about any specific topic or teaching anything, even if you're just imagining something and making it up, I'll do my best. Because I can imagine things and make it up and teach it as well, because I just like doing that. So ask, but put it in your comments, because this is barely transmitting, so I'm going to cut it off. And yeah, the network is totally garbage right now. So it's frustrating to try to watch a live video when it's clicking in and out. So I'm just going to tune in and say hello, I love you. Sorry the network is not working today. But this is just me touching base. And again, like if you have any specific requests, if you want me to switch to a different time, I was going to work for a Qigong Montauk Chia thing starting next weekend, which would make me not able to do my evening sessions at sunset, because I would be busy with them. So let me know, any of you who have any interest, just let me know if there's times in the morning or times in the middle of the day, if you like the idea of me talking at noon or talking in the morning on Sunday, or during the next week when I'm supposed to be helping with this Qigong thing. Because it seems like it worked fine in the morning this morning. I don't know. But that's that. I'm going to cut off now and wish you a peaceful, beautiful evening. My foot is healed. I can walk. I haven't been walking. I'm going to do some writing in the sunset and maybe finish reading or do Android's Dream of Electric Sleep. Cheap. For some reason, I've been reading a lot of sci-fi the last couple months. I don't know what that's about. Haven't read sci-fi in years. But hey, we're in a sci-fi time right now, right? Yeah. Try to sleep, because I didn't sleep very well last night. Love you. So again, Telcel has it in for me. I don't think you'll be able to watch this video. I don't know if they've put me on a shit list of people using far too much data, even though I'm paying the extra fee. I've used like 160 gigabytes in the last month, so my phone tells me. Facebook, unlimited. YouTube, I pay for the privilege for the high-speed data pipe, but I could just be paranoid. I've been reading far too much sci-fi. So I'll make this quick, because you can't see it anyway. I walked today for the first time in a week. I walked along the beach. I did Qigong with the students this morning, and then walked to the other end of the beach and swam a few times on the walk back. Every day I hear people howling in pleasure in the water. There's a whole bunch of surfers right now. You can see them all. They howl. Whoa! I hear them throughout the day. It felt so good to walk today, to move today, to do qigong, to move, to be in the sun. And remembering what it was like when I first got here, how I made sure I jumped in the ocean twice a day because it's so fucking hot and the ocean cooled me down. There's people playing football on the beach every day. Some kind of sports. There was this kind of ecstatic joy I felt earlier today of walking along the beach, feeling my feet roll in the sand, playing in the sea, again with that sensation of please don't kill me, of struggling in the water. And thinking of songs about that. But anyway, the internet isn't working. It's blipping in and out. My SIM card isn't working. You're a lucky boy. Yeah, this is not the United States. Apparently, I don't know if it's a tourist thing or... Actually, I should ask the guy down at the office. I just can't get unlimited data here. I talked to the people at Telcel and they're like, nope, you can't get unlimited data all month. That's not something we can offer you. But you can always buy an unlimited data package for 2 hours whenever you want it. But of course that's not working. I can't recharge my... It doesn't matter. I did the unlimited package yesterday. It didn't work. But all day today, the internet's been clogged. So I'm on the Wi-Fi right now, which of course doesn't allow me to transmit well because it's so slow. So I don't know, it might not have anything to do with me. It could just be problems. The power keeps going out here. And I've been reading a lot of sci-fi, so I feel kind of on the edge of time right now, on a weird post-apocalyptical feeling right now, but everything's fine here. I'm eating pineapple, I can walk again, I can do qigong again. I have plans, and there are lots of people surfing and howling with joy. Woo! There's kids playing football, and guys cruising. It's beautiful. Very grateful to have remembered what it feels like to jump in the ocean and cool off and cool off and cool off. But it's not an ocean you can relax in. The tide's low, and at least it didn't look filthy when I jumped into it today. When the tide gets really high, it gets frothy and yellow, green. But that's no reason not to get in it. It's always amazing to become accustomed to something, to get here and it feel really hot and humid, and then get to the point where you've adapted enough that when you wake up in the morning, you're cold and you have to put a shirt on or a blanket, or at least wrap yourself in a sheet. But again, I remember when I arrived, I made sure I jumped in the ocean twice a day for, I don't know, I think the first 2 months I was here. Anyway, this internet thing has been frustrating to me because I can't communicate with anyone, I can't call anyone. I'm supposed to work at this Montauk Chia thing, and well, it'll probably fix itself. It's only been 2 days. But it's weird. Sorry, I can't really do a broadcast because I enjoy them. But I'm glad I was able to do the broadcast this morning without any problems. As far as I know, I didn't actually look at the screen very much, but it looked like it broadcasted fine. Nobody complained. I don't know what's making it be so laggy in the evening. But I just know it's not going to work. My internet hasn't been working for hours this afternoon. Something will change. It always does. Those are my little thoughts for today. And I would love to tell a story, but I'm not going to tell a story when I can't get through. So, nice to see your faces, as always. Nice to see your names come up. You people who I enjoy talking with in a monologue-y kind of way. I hope you're having a good Monday. And thank you, Mr. Horseman, and all of you. Love to you. Bye-bye. Just checking to see. No. Nah. Oh. No, yeah, no, Well, might be working now. Now I've got other things to do, but what's been happening is it will say that I have signal, and I will try to use it, and it will shut off and drop down to 3G or drop down to Edge network, and no data will go through. But right now it appears to be working. I washed my hair today, so I feel pretty. Hello. I am walking to a bakery to buy some food for the movie tonight. Yeah, it seems to be working now, so I just thought I'd check. It's sunset, or nearly sunset. It's amazing walking away from the ocean. Like, I'm on the other side. You can't hear the ocean now. Walking away from the ocean, I'm on the road on the other side of the hill. And the silence is deafening. I have hardly left. I mean, until today, I hadn't left Shambhala for a week because I cut my foot last Sunday. And actually, the first time I tried to leave on Monday, I thought, I'll just walk carefully and I'll be fine. I felt it ripping my foot open, so I decided not to walk anymore and just spend a week relaxing and healing. And it was during the new moon, so I thought, it's a very good use of a new moon to just lay low. See, it's not working now. That's not surprising. Well, here's my story time. There we go. So frustrating, but it's funny. It's funny to be frustrated by anything, really. Anyway, yeah, today was my first day leaving, and anyway, Shambhala is especially my room is right next to very loud acoustic wave crashing on rock sounds, which I'm sure I will miss greatly when I leave here. Last year when I was in Laos for a month, I was on an island type thing. It was actually more of a peninsula, but not really. It was a piece of land that two rivers joined at the bottom of and ran alongside pretty narrowly. And then through the center of that piece of land was an irrigation canal for the rice paddies. At one point in time, it had been a rice farm, but it had been bought by, well, not really bought, but kind of bought by some Europeans and turned into this like retreat space. And they left one of the irrigation canals in place so that people could have that feeling, But no matter where you were on this piece of property, you could constantly hear water running, which is a very different sound than waves crashing. But it was very strange when I left that place and wasn't constantly hearing that sound. So this silence right now is kind of just like mind-blowing. So I'm going to return to the silence, seeing that this isn't really working, and I was just testing it anyway to see if it would work, and it's not, so just checking. Maybe it'll work tomorrow. Love you. Talk to you later. Mwah.